It's our main event between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Detroit Lions. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And we're off in Detroit. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's set out. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Coverage by Terry on
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
A gain of 12.
Irvin here from the gun. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Throw is there for Rondé Johnson. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
A great throw to a nice route catch to move in the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and goal, Chargers.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Shotgun handoff to Irving. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Listen, everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
And then it's caught in the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Chargers finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers will jump back to a 7-0 lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. And his first pass falls incomplete. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Still at the 30 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. Dropping back to throw. Completed over the middle. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Lions have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Working now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So now it's gonna be third and long. Here he goes, third and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying getting it to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they're going to be stuck with a fourth and long. The Lions readying for the punt. And this will put an end to the drive after it stalled out. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. They give to Irving to start this drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
All right, here we go. Second down. Off play action. It's McCarthy. Finds a seam down the middle. He's quickly taken down with a gain across midfield. They're now to the opposing 47. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it. Scripting
for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Goes right back to Jefferson, complete. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing.
A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Jack Campbell with the INT.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Now they turn to their rookie from Georgia for the first time. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Brought down by the veteran Carlton Davis.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Dumped off to his running back. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Finds his man. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn up completion that nets them a first down.
Caught by his back. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that is good for a Detroit first down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You call that first down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards, but they'll take that every single time.
Complete out to the right side. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8, second down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Short pass brought in. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Ford Field right after this. We're all set to bring you the second quarter. Lions well within striking distance. Go! First and 10, looking to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for first and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Hits him on the in route. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
This is Irving on second. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the press for moving the chains that time.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Hits him on the out route. And as he goes out of bounds, we've got a flag on the play, likely against the defense. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. New set of downs for him from the 31. Here's McCarthy, first and 10. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That's what I call a complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Second and 10, McCarthy. He finds Brown, right side. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
Another throw here for McCarthy. That one connects. Touchdown, L.A. The Chargers take a second quarter lead. Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Return coming from the 6. And he gets crunched by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. Has room down the left sideline. He will go! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead.
You saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. He fields it from the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's first and 10. Now it's McCarthy. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down. On the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. He stays up. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Aiden Hutchinson, energetic as always after making the stick. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. On the shotgun, McCarthy. Jefferson brings it in on the slant. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And the Chargers, first down.
Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Chargers, first down. A gain of 21 yards.
From the red zone on 1st. That's Mayer, he's got it. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take a second quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. He lost the football. Oh, and the kicking team's got it. No, we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right at a young age. You're always coaching those guys, hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play, and they just did.
On the give, this is Irving. It'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
It is just so hard, Kate, to get these chunk, explosive runs. But what it does now is it especially sets the table in prime scoring position.
This is caught near the pylon. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Trying again from the 2. It's 2nd and goal. Chargers grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers double their lead to 14. lined up and ready to boot it away. He fields it from the 8. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10.
Here we go.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
That's good.
It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
Caught quickly on the slant. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Looking for a pass on second and short. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Gain of 26 yards there. And the Lions have a first down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Setting up the screen. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions make it a one-score game before halftime. Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Lions chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. To the line on first and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
First down. First and 10 at the
From the shotgun, McCarthy. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And the Lions get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
And what a huge bonus on top of the takeaway. Not only did you steal the possession, but you immediately, Kate, flip this field and give your teammates a golden opportunity to punch it in for 6. And if they score quickly, well, it'll put that opposing offense right back out there, still reeling from that interception.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
They give it to him up the middle. And he'll go down shy the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Give him 6 yards. That's going to set up 3rd and goal.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
He is not quite to the marker there. Just 2 yards on that play, Brock. And now one interesting decision coming up on 4th down.
Brings up 4th and goal.
He gets one final shot here. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Lions parlay the interception into points. Well, they took a gamble, and it paid off with a touchdown on 4th and goal.
And to do it on the ground at that's a confidence builder. Confidence builder for the big guys up front. Confidence builder for the running back to win at the line of scrimmage. And frankly, Kate, a confidence builder for this fan base that loves coaches being aggressive and going for it on 4th down.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. He's back to throw. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off by TJ Reed. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown Detroit. You want to know how strong the coverage was there? They even had that underneath throw locked down, Brock, and he took it the other way.
It's really, really hard to find a better rep than that one in coverage. You're so spot on. Covered it down the field. Usually a gimme to the running back. The only thing was a gimme 6.
And his kick is good. What an ending to our opening half as they take the lead. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. Good work so far. He's got room. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. Dumped off to his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. And it sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
They'll run now on second down. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Back to pass on first and 10. And that's going to fall incomplete. They wanted to get it right back to him after that run, but no luck on that throw. Now we'll see the medical team head out towards a Charger who's still on the field and in some pain.
Let's go. 19 tight.
Throwing again on second. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Back to throw now. Pass is brought in by Laporta. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. On the move, headed right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Throwing it again here. Short pass brought in. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
A lot of times we will see defenses get so overcommitted to defending that inside run, they're vulnerable to the outside toss. And that's when things open up, and you can reset those downs.
They'll run here on first down. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions grow the lead coming out of halftime.
Let's see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What we could call this, other than simply splendid?
Point after up and good for Bates. And the Lions double their lead to 14.
42. Chargers 28.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball to the 35 to begin this drive. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for first and 10. Looking to throw, McCarthy. Dump off, caught by his back. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
It's 16 yards on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
A gain of 16 yards.
McCarthy looking to throw. Completed to his running back. And this makes it to around the 43-yard line. Kirby Joseph up for the stop.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to the air, McCarthy.
43-yard line.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
First down now, ball at the 33. Throwing again now, McCarthy. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 26-yard line.
Motion man is the tight end. He's going left. Again, McCarthy to throw. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers start the second half with some needed points. Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Has this at the 6. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. First down now, ball at the 33.
Let's go.
Throwing off the play fake. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First and 10, looking to throw. This is complete to Dawson Knox. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions lengthen the lead at the end of the You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. And that's out of bounds, only a yard or two shy of the red zone.
Well, at this point, they're going to take points any way they can get him, and that includes on special teams. He's had a ton of kicks sent his way, a bunch of returns today, and he nearly made a pay with that one.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up second and a yard at the 14-yard line.
Second down, looking for options. Hits him on the out route. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. His third through the air this game. Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chargers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Chargers 42.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Returning it from the 4. Finds some space. He's past the 30. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Handoff now from the gun. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Pass play on 1st and 10. Buys time, rolling right. That's complete to St. Brown outright. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He cuts it to the right sideline. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards at the end.
I'll tell you what, Kate, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve. Some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
The give here on 2nd. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied. We'll get an injury stoppage. That's one of the Chargers who's pretty shaken up and being tended to. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Back-to-back carries here. And he won't get back to the line, Bronk. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's fourth down.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Bates' kick is up and good. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a two-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Bronx, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. From the shotgun, McCarthy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. So it'll be second down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Catch is made down the right sideline. Nice move. He's got some running room. Into the red zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers make it a 4-point game here in the fourth. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the fourth.
52. Chargers 49.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
At their own 28-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Completed over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Lions have a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They'll throw here on 1st. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. He's going to throw this one. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got his space and a lot more room to work.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Sticking to the air here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Lions only up by a few. Second down now, 7 to go.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Cowboy. Check.
Still sticking with the passing game. Look at the right and hold in by Laporta. And they make the play at the 39 just before he can pick up that first down. That is 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning. We've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Right up the gut. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's fourth down. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go. Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on fourth. They'll run for this. And this one will not work out for him. He's stacked up behind the line and is going to head off after a turnover on downs.
Well, a blitz on fourth down's a gutsy call, but it can work against a pass or a run. Good luck running for the sticks when you got a whole defense crashing you right off the snap.
He picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up second down. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away. Here he is to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Looking to throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the first down, too.
And the Chargers, first down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down.
Back to throw. It is caught left side. And this one doesn't go far. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Lions.
Irving here from the gun. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down.
Chargers, first down.
Let's go now.
First and 10 at the 26-yard
Setting up to pass.
line.
Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 22-yard line.
He'll look to throw it. Yet again, it's Jefferson. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the first down, too.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. First and goal. McCarthy fires out wide. Complete. And he will score and give them the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Starting from the 5. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. First and 10.
60 Eagle.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. No one's around him. He's got space. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. You get a pick 6. You get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
Highlight? You're going to call a pick 6 and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
This return starts at the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10.
Come on. Set. Bronco 80.
Tossing right to the short side. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Pass play coming here. Trying to push deep downfield. And a little bit of big completion, Brock, if not for that middling defender. He knocked it away. That sets up 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete, but no reason not to throw it long there.